I don't know. What's going on?
Woj just tweeted Cleveland Cavaliers have acquired Donovan Mitchell in the trade.
Wait.
Nah, I swear to God, Woj just tweeted it now.
Wait, as in he's been traded?
It literally says the Cleveland Cavaliers have acquired Donovan Mitchell in a trade.
Whoa. So when I said it was gonna happen,
Cleveland will send. Wait, let me tell you.
Whoa.
Is that it? Cleveland will send 3 unprotected first-round picks and 2 pick swaps as part of the deal for Donovan Mitchell. Bro, that is wild.
Hold on.
When I said he was gonna get traded before,
who they giving up for him?
I haven't seen anything yet.
Everyone's going crazy.
I haven't seen anything
Wait,
yet.
so what?
It's just happened now.
That means Colin Sexton is definitely out of there, or maybe they're including Colin Sexton in this deal.
Sign a trade for Colin Sexton?
Yeah.
Not
because
bad.
It wouldn't make sense to have Colin Sexton, Darius Garland.
You need to come through with more information.
Hi, especially when we're recording. We want to know, bro.
It wouldn't make sense to have those 3, so somebody gotta go.
That is...
The Knicks have fucked it, bro.
Again.
The Knicks have fucked it.
Again.
Okay, what's new?
True,
they always do. That's crazy. That's actually mad.
No. It's something else.
We're gonna keep this one. I'll pay attention to it.
This is a live.
Yeah, I'll pay attention to it. And if he tweets anything else, I'll let you guys know.
That is crazy. Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, I'm getting all the Bleacher reports now on it.
It's definitely true.
Donovan Mitchell, because I think obviously that's a small backcourt with Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, but Darius Garland's a good point. And having done, so Donovan Mitchell's going to play the 2. So what, the 3? What, Isaac Okoro? Isaac Okoro, then Jarrett Allen.
He might have had to go. Ooh. If I was them, I'm giving Karis LeVert. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to keep Isaac Okoro if possible.
Yeah.
I'm giving Karis LeVert. I'll give up
Colin Sexton,
Larry Markkinen. I'll give up those 3.
They slightly did have the team to kind of make
those
this
3
happen
and all them picks. I'll do that for Donovan Mitchell, bro. And then you can run Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Mobley, and Jarrett Allen.
Then they benched them.
Cleveland just made a big move,
bench
man.
is what? Kevin Love and who else?
Bearing in mind, they were that close to making the playoffs last year.
Yeah. They should have really made it. They felt very...
And Karis LeVert.
Hit my mic.
Karis LeVert was a bit of a disappointment as well. I don't know what's Wagwan for him though.
What do you mean?
Like he's just been moving very, I don't know. Like the last season he wasn't. I don't know what is it. It's not the same Karis LeVert, man. So I'm a bit.
I think with him in it, I think it's difficult, especially because of how good Cleveland were. Cleveland were on a mad run in it. When you get traded to a team that are like on that and they're rolling, you don't want to come in and disrupt it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he did, but they did slow down once they made that trade. I can't lie. I need to know
what's going on. I want to see who's gotten.
We'll probably find out by the end of this podcast.
Because the thing is, if I'm Donovan Mitchell, I'm happy.
Yeah,
I've got this is a young team that we can build and grow.
That's mad.
That's a young team that they can really build and grow together, and like it's really good. I think that's actually a very good fit for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah. But the thing is, I remember because I know Cleveland were trying this before, but Utah kept trying to ask them for one of their big 3, basically. Yeah. Maybe Okoro has gone. As long as they keep one of Okoro or Karis LeVert, I think there's no problems there.
I think they'll keep Okoro though.
No, I think because they're trying to rebuild and go young, they'll probably try and get Okoro because then LeVert can still come off the bench and won't disrupt. And or you can play him SF if you wanted to, but I don't know. If they was able to keep Okoro, I would have kept him because I'll rather keep him.
Cleveland will send Larry Markkinen, Colin Sexton, and Ochai Agbaji.
I said, bro.
In the package.
So no Karis LeVert.
No, I'm not seeing that.
No Karis LeVert. No
Larry Markkinen. Ochai Agbaji.
So Markkinen, Colin Sexton. I knew Colin Sexton was gone.
Ochai Agbaji, who they just drafted.
Yeah, Ochai Agbaji.
Wow. So they still get Karis LeVert off the bench.
They still have Isaac
Okoro.
Yeah, so 3 unprotected first round picks, 2 pick swaps.
Light, bro. That's fucking light.
Yeah, so to confirm, once again, Utah will receive 3 unprotected first round picks, 2 pick swaps, Larry Markkinen, Colin Sexton, and Ochai Agbaji. That is the deal. That's mad.
Raw.
I'm gonna clap for Cleveland, bro. Let's clap for Cleveland.
Yeah. That's stellar. That's
good business.
That's three man. Yeah, that's brilliant.
That's good business right there.
That is brilliant business.
That's great. Cleveland are, but
Bro, what's happened with them? Because this, you don't understand how used to be, bro. Like when LeBron, no, when LeBron was there.
We're just gonna have to beat that one, innit?
Damn. Yeah, how crazy stupid they used to be. Yeah. We'll keep that one. Make sure to bleep this out, Rod. But
I have to listen all the way back and find it, bro.
Yeah, you have to. It's your homework.
I had to go on the camera and check the point, bro.
No, I'll be like, but,
No, I'll hear it anyway.
But yeah, LeBron, when they were up with LeBron, they never made anything like this. Like for years, they've never made.
When LeBron was first there, it's not like
even the second time he came back.
The talent that when LeBron first came in, the talent that's out here now to compare there. Not saying that like it was a massive drop, but there wasn't a lot of these young guys coming in killing it like that. So when he was first there, I'll hear it. When he came back, I'm not going to say that as much because when he came back, they went to 4 straight finals and they had a very good team together. That team was good. With all they had vets, they had some young guys as well. Yep. Like it was a good team. They didn't need to do anything else. That team was great. Won a ring from it. They should have won twice, but obviously whatever. But that second time they came back, I don't think there was anything wrong there because that team had chemistry. That team was great. Nah. It was set good. Yes, it was. You can't say no because
no. I'm not talking. I think the first 2 seasons when it was 1-1. Cool. But after that, I think
after that you couldn't do anything more because the Golden State Warriors had Kevin Durant. So no matter what who you had,
I just felt the way
unless they was gonna get Kawhi Leonard, the
way they constructed that team because there was a stage they could have got someone. I think it could have been Paul George.
No, but Paul George didn't want to play with LeBron. No,
but there was, but then they didn't. They instead went for someone else. I think it was Dwayne Wade or something like that when they acquired him.
No, I mean when they got Dwayne Wade off. That's because he had beef with Miami Heat, so Miami Heat traded him to.
No, but I'm saying there was a time they could have got Paul George, and they had the package that was kind of ready to go out and kind of deliver the trade, and then they went a different route.
After when they got Kevin Durant? When Golden State Warriors got Kevin Durant?
It was 2. So not the 2 years. It was after that Kevin Durant business around that time. Durant, yeah, they could have got. So to me, that was always.
Kyrie was gone as well. I mean, I don't know if it.
Can we talk about this trade quickly?
Yeah,
not even just this trade, but in general. Utah have accumulated 10 first-round picks. Yeah,
they're on their OKC
from trading away just 2 players.
10,
essentially.
They're
because including pick swaps, 10.
Yeah, they're giving a run for OKC's money over there.
That is brazy, man.
What, you reckon that's not enough? Is that enough? It's crazy.
It's definitely enough.
For a rebuild, 100%.
But would you be happy as a Utah fan?
If I'm trying to rebuild, yes.
I think so.
Because they're rebuilding,
and they have their own picks. They should still have their own pick at least for the coming year. So you've got Colin Sexton on a 1-year rental, basically. He's gonna be a free agent next year. I'm a free agent next year. You don't have to bring him back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Larry Markkinen's deal was saying, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have more than 2 years left. That's excellent. I think that's excellent.
Ochai Agbaji, what position does he play?
Small forward. I think he's a 2/3. 3 unprotected first.
I think. Who would you say has won this trade then?
No, Cleveland.
Wait,
Cleveland, of course.
Let me get this.
I think both teams will be happy.
Both teams, happy.
But I think Cleveland won this trade, in my opinion. Because what Cleveland have to look at is going forward, future-wise. Anyway, yeah, you've got a young core who almost made who really should have made the playoffs, but almost made the playoffs this year. Mm-hmm. You've now added to that by bringing in a 23 to 25 point scorer a night. Yeah, you can only expect them to now be a serious playoff contender anyway. And you did it whilst only offloading role players and draft picks, to which you should be making the playoffs anyway, so the picks wouldn't be that valuable anyway. Realistically, I don't see how Cleveland haven't won this trade.
Yeah, it's a bit mad.
You would say that Cleveland more won this trade 100% because now they've got Donovan Mitchell. They didn't lose Karis LeVert or Isaac Okoro,
Uh-huh.
so that's fine.
They keep their wings. That's what I'm saying.
They keep their wings. They see the best.
That's
That's
mad.
cool. If you're gonna say Utah lost, cool, but for what they're doing, it's not a mad loss because they're rebuilding, so they just want.
They just want picks, man.
But they've got six unprotected first round picks off Minnesota and now Cleveland.
Yeah, so they're rebuilding. So this is perfect for them. I mean, like you say, rental. Don't know what's going on. Like you still got someone who Cleveland drafted. You got him. Like the Utah doesn't matter who they get as long as they get picks. That's it.
yeah,
That's all. That's all they need. That's it.
They got rookies from both teams.
They actually have as well, which is
Because
Rookies
Walker,
and
Walker
picks.
Kessler from Minnesota,
no.
Ochai Agbaji from Cleveland now as well. Bro, they're in my opinion, they're in a good position
Yeah, very good position.
to keep going. To be honest, but and they know it's not really their time to be successful.
Yeah, it's like they just got to start again, and that's fine.
I appreciate that, to be honest. Like, you gave yourself five seasons of the Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert show. You tried to put things around them, i.e. Mike Conley, Bogdanovich, Jordan Clarkson. It just didn't work out. And instead of forcing the issue and saying, no, we're going to keep doing it or keep adding shit to it, so let's tear down the wallpaper and paint over it and start again, man.
And it
If they get Victor Wembanyama, yeah,
which they won't.
they might. I hope they don't, but they might.
Oh, then I don't do that to my boy, bro. I'll be vexed.
Yeah, I don't want that for him. But if they do get him, either way, if they get a top 3 pick, they'll be happy with
It's
everything
true,
they've
though.
done.
Yeah.
They'll be I know Cleveland had to give up a 2023 pick. It will be a late first round pick. Minnesota will probably be a late first round pick as well. They'll probably be in the 16 to 22 range. Those kind of draft picks, unless either of those teams have a crazy season. If you have 3 draft picks before the 22nd pick, I think you have every opportunity to build like really, really young and great players and continue to keep adding. And they can do it for the next few years as well now.
Yeah, man, I think they're good. Honestly, I think both teams benefited very well.
I really hope Cleveland like pattern this now.
Yeah.
So now they've got
got to do something.
we got to do adjusted expectations now. Where are Cleveland finishing in the regular season now?
Oh, it goes
Top
up.
six easy.
No. Straight top 4.
What?
Wait, hold on,
Straight.
Okay, no. Let's
Straight.
no.
We're going number 1 seed.
Wait a minute.
They're going number 1. Hey, they're going to win the chip. They're my favourites.
Let's relax because let's also remember that Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell can get scored on at any moment, all the time.
That's
They
fine.
can score though.
But they can score too.
Yes, understand.
Yeah.
But we'll
And then you have 2 excellent interior defenders in Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen.
perimeter defense is interior, yeah. Perimeter defense,
What's
perimeter
his-
defense.
Isaac Okoro is a very good perimeter defender.
That's cool. That's one.
It is.
The other two,
The thing is, just because they've made this move, yeah, they've got until February if they need to bring anyone else in to complement this team now.
yeah. But the thing is, where this, I'm saying top 6, 100%, yeah. But let's not focus. There's Milwaukee Bucks. There's
Yep.
Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Yeah. There's still the 76ers.
Yep.
There's still Miami.
Yep.
Are you telling me that Cleveland now push over Eva? Because really, truly,
I think Cleveland are now should be better than Chicago.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Top 6 because I think
I think they could get 5 definitely.
I think top because then I'm saying number 1 is gonna 1 and 2 is gonna be Boston or Milwaukee or Boston. They're not getting moved out of place.
I think Cleveland might be better than Miami. You know,
you know what, with Miami.
It's a touchy one because
you're saying nah, but like, why are they not better than
No,
Miami?
with Miami,
True,
you can argue that because I don't think that. Would you say they're better than the 76ers?
even them, you have to see how they start the season. I'm not the biggest fan of the 76ers.
It should be though.
That's what I'm
Because
saying. I'm
with the
looking
team, with the
this-
team,
I'm looking at the 3, bro.
with the team that they have.
Yeah,
I think they can compete very well with Miami and 76ers.
especially
Calmly.
especially with the fact that Darius Garland can still get better.
Yes.
Evan Mobley can 100% get
And
better.
that's the big fact.
So
I
can
think
Jarrett
I-
Allen.
Yeah, but like with him, I think like him just being the defender isn't enough.
top 4. If look,
They could definitely.
Yeah,
be
I think they knock off
either
either Miami or Philly. So I see we go top 4, but I think I'm still gonna.
I'll
put
be
them
honest.
there.
Yeah, look, you watch basketball. I love the game. If this Cleveland Cavaliers team are below 4th place team in the Eastern Conference, you don't make trades of this magnitude when you've got a squad that they finished 7th, I think, last season, a couple games off even the 5th seed when you're looking at the standings.
Yeah, they dropped off,
and they lost. I think a lot of players towards the back end of the season got injured anyway. But you're looking at that, and you're saying you've now acquired, like, to me, it's an all-star comfortably and a very, very, very good scorer in the league, and you're not expected to at least get that 4th spot. I mean, that has to be their base. That's their lowest they should fall is 4th.
No, you know what? I hear it, because then when I'm re-deeping everything, the chemistry is still there, because all they've done is Colin Sexton was going to ruin the chemistry anyway, so that's gone. I'm keeping it a band. Colin Sexton would have, with whatever, he would have walked in and ruined everything that was happening. So I'm keeping that a band. And that's no knock on Colin Sexton. It's just that his game and how he is just not right for. Plus, he's been having issues with Cleveland for how long, bruv? When Kevin Love was calling him out. Cool.
Yeah, man.
So that's out of the way. Lauri Markkinen was just to insert. Like, he was like, okay, cool. Yeah, here's your minutes. Like, you're hearing it. Like, rah, might as well. So that's not an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Rookie, he hasn't even played. He just got drafted. We not care. Yeah, done. You still got your main core of Garland, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, and Isaac Okoro, who all have chemistry. Perfect. All they was missing, and which was supposed to come from Karis LeVert, was that scoring.
Yeah.
Now Donovan Mitchell does that, and that brother can score. So inserting him there is like, now Darius Garland, because when you deep, there was a lot of focus on Garland, because not only is he a great passer and a good point, but he can score as well. So that a lot of tensions off there. But when it comes to perimeter, Isaac Okoro from the perimeter, it's not like he's not the greatest shooter. Like, he still has, obviously, he's still got a good ceiling. So
Colin Sexton is not a 1-year rental. He has signed a 4-year deal, $72 million contract.
It was a sign and trade.
Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. I said Colin Sexton.
So I think he wins.
That might be some bad business for Utah. Then. I can't lie. I wouldn't have done that.
How old is Colin Sexton? What, 22, 23?
No, but look, hear me out with this Colin Sexton thing. Yeah, it might sound crazy, but this guy, like, I swear, the season before last, when he was his last full season, he actually averaged 20 points, bro.
Yeah, he did.
No, and no one's saying that.
And I think he's, like, to me, if you're looking at what Utah have, I mean, it's not much. So he's better than nothing. And if you're gonna look at the facts of the matter, like, end of the day, you're gonna be drafting these players. He's at least someone that can kind of tickle it along without it getting embarrassing. Because outside of him, it's yeah. I mean, words don't really explain what it is.
Yeah, listen, Utah on the Mazzoline. Colin Sexton. Listen, the sole purpose of Colin Sexton being there is to have your fun whilst we tank. Get all your stats, everything. Show that.
Also, if he's good enough, then maybe you can. Do you know what I mean? Like, you prove yourself. If you're good enough whilst we're tanking, then you can actually be a part of it. If you're not, then end up outside the league, baby, because it's the only way out after that. But
but I think it's really.
Bro, the timing of this is crazy.
Wow, crazy, yeah.
Wild,
like, it's actually live and direct.
I was discussing it. Was saying, is he? And listen,
to be fair, you're the only one. But I said this time next year. But I said
I knew it.
I didn't.
I said it would happen before the deadline. I just didn't think it would happen. I thought it would happen around the deadline.
You said the season. Before the season.
I said something.
I said not before the beginning.
Yeah, I said something in me is saying that.
Oh
no, we gotta do this.
Something is happening.
I said, listen. I done my win horse. I done my win horse. Yeah, I said something is telling me.
It's on tape. It's
on tape. I said something is telling me that Donovan Mitchell, he's gonna move in his offseason. Something was telling me. Yeah, something was telling me the pressure was getting worse. Wow. And something was telling me. I said, "Oh, what's that? I don't know what it is, but it's going through my body." That and the nigga swung his body to the side, and I thought that he was gonna get traded, and wham,
got traded, bitch.
So, but yeah, this is the timing was mad, but yeah, I agree. Cleveland, with what you've added, you definitely have to go for top 4.
But they gave away nothing, like exactly in terms of like
it's like
their squad.
Exactly. So definitely top 4. I don't know who gets knocked out, either Miami or Sixers, but one of them's got. One of them. I don't know who. And I think it might be more 76ers just because, not that they're a bad team, but it's mad to say this, but James Harden's still an if. Like, he's still going to give you a good Saturday for him, but he's still a bit... Reg season, I'm not worried. Miami now, I think they're still always floating around no matter what. That's a team that's always floating around there.
I think there's very strong potential for one of the top 4 from last season in the East, 2 of the top 4 in the last season in the East, to fall out of the top 4.
100%.
Just because Cleveland coming in, I'm not saying they're guaranteed, but I think they should be the 4th best team in the East.
Yes,
but
of course.
Brooklyn is still very much knocking around, and they have gotten better.
I think Brooklyn.
As much as they're dysfunctional, they have gotten better. I'd be lying if I said they hadn't, innit? So, if Kyrie's not on his bullshit, if Kyrie's playing 65, 70 games,
That's so
KD's
60
playing,
games.
I mean, just to even run it to what last season was. Firstly, Cleveland lost 3 of their last 10. I mean, there was a 9.
3 of their last 10.
Yeah, so they were 3-7 in their last 10 games. So
They won 3 of their last 10.
Sorry, they won 3 of their last 10. So they lost 7 of their last 10. Sorry. So it's like just going into that last stretch alone. I mean, they finished 9th in the play-in, whatever it is, and obviously. Oh, sorry, no, they finished 7th, but because of the play-ins and whatever. So they were 4 games off the 5th seed, and then 6 games off the 4th seed, which were the 76ers. Bearing in mind, they lost 7 of their last 10. That's just off last season alone. We haven't talked about, we spoke about how they've improved. Then you're looking at some of the other teams around them, haven't really done much that finished above them. I mean, the Hawks won't finish above them, in my opinion, next season. The Nets, let's give or take.
The Hawks got better as well, though.
Hawks and the Nets
not to Cleveland's.
Hawks and Nets did get better, but I think Cleveland go. It's mad.
Nets, I disagree because I think Nets have that superstar factors.
Because of Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
If their games are close.
Because I'm deep in.
As we saw in the play-in, innit?
Yeah, like we can't really. Like even me myself, I was doing it where I kept, because of everything that's happened, I'll keep disrespecting the Nets because I'm like, if I keep disrespecting them and they surprise me, that's a surprise. Hey, if not, cool, innit?
You were right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I was doing. But when I now deep it, yes, Cleveland have a very good team and they're a threat, 100%. But I'm looking at the Nets, KD, one of the all-time best scorers that we've ever seen. Kyrie, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen, that no matter who you throw at him, the only way he's going to stop is if he misses. Yeah. And then you got Ben Simmons, even though he's been out, but from what he has done and what he has been, Defensive Player of the Year candidate and a very good point guard. So you still got, got defense, you got perimeter, TJ Warren, good wing, decent. You got Royce O'Neal, another defender there. Certain brothers getting COVID and not doing much, but apparently he's going to have a good season. We're going to see about that. But then when you look at that, it's like, okay, cool. You still got a decent balance. So yeah, man. But Cleveland are really short. Like, for me, they definitely, I think what they've done, they're definitely a top 4. But then also, the Brooklyn Nets, obviously, where did we finish? Obviously, without playing being 7th seed, where did we finish?
So you were 7th and 8th. So you finished 8th.
We finished 8th.
You finished, yeah.
Yeah, 8th.
Yeah, you finished 8th.
Okay,
you're
so
tied with.
This is what I want. This is what I want to see. We finished 8th, right, behind Cleveland.
Same record,
right? Yeah. And Cleveland, they just lost. They like in that stretch, they lost a few games here and there. Cool. So, same record, but can we please deep understand that we also lost 16, 17 games in a row?
Yeah,
Kevin Durant didn't. So
but you at one point, were you not the number 1 team?
Yes, before Kevin Durant went down, we were still.
And then I think they got to a stage where they were like number 2. I think.
Yeah, They
were number 1 at one point.
And maybe number 1 as
well.
They
were number 1. The Cavs were number 1 in the East.
Yeah. At one point the Cavs were, and obviously, the thing is, then we took over before Kevin Durant went down. We was there. We was winning. It was great. So for us to then obviously, because of that was a horrific injury, and our team was dysfunctional, and we lost 60 games in a row, and we still end up finishing the same record as you. Definitely, I can't discredit the Nets, but also the Cavaliers have fixed the holes that was needed.
Yeah, man.
So it's a very,
No, I think the Raptors finished 5th. They ain't gonna. I think both Brooklyn and the Hawks finish above them. To me, it's just between it's the Heat, the 76ers,
Boston, Milwaukee. Nets,
Then Cavaliers, you're looking at
my gosh,
Nets. I mean, to me, the East
is gonna be so great.
Nah, I think it's gonna be competitively good. Like the quality is very high, but I think there's a big gap. in the
after
East.
that.
Yeah, big gap.
Because after Boston, Bucks, Miami, Sixers, Cavaliers, Hawks, Nets,
Even if you could throw in the balls.
throwing the balls, that's 8. So to be fair, that's what we need.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But
That's
you're
what we
looking
need.
at the Hornets ain't going to be a threat, especially Miles Bridges. I don't think they'll be that much of a
I'll be
threat.
seeing him at runs though.
Yeah, he's still playing ball. Like
He's at runs. He might be trying to get a cheeky cut.
I mean, the Knicks have fumbled. I mean, I'm seeing everything on
This
the
is what
socials
happens.
as well.
Yeah,
The
this
Knicks
is
have.
what happens.
Happens
Knicks
when you go all out for like, boy.
But could the Knicks have put a package like this together and still
No,
been able to
'cause
compete?
only-
Probably not.
They couldn't, because the only way that they could have gone Donovan Mitchell is by sacrificing young talent, which they need, which is like quickly topping. Like you're gonna sacrifice these young players who can really grow and develop into good players. Maybe we get Tibbs out of there, bring in a player development coach as well and another coach there, and see how it happens so that they ain't being run to the ground. But there's a lot of potential there.
I respect the Cavs, man.
100%. They've come back on a
That is,
vengeance.
it's just brilliant though.
It's good because
it's a brilliant trade for them.
after they obviously lost LeBron, they went down. LeBron comes back, they go up. Then LeBron goes again, they've gone down, but they've come back up.
They've
and
done
it's
it
without-
quickly though.
No,
To
but
be honest,
they've drafted well.
They've
though.
drafted
I
well,
think
yeah.
it's
They
helped
drafted
them.
and traded. Obviously, once that, as the Nets once we helped them with Lally, who we gave them with, but it was perfect for them. So
yeah,
yeah, no,
man.
it's good, man. It's good. I'm really. So I should have said it, Cleveland fan. I'm really.
He's trying to jump ship.
Already?
My man's
I'm
been
just
signed
playing-
for
I'm
5
just-
minutes.
I'm playing around. Man. This is all for content purposes. No, but I'm really actually very excited for Cleveland. And I'm going to watch their games. Like I want to see how this is going to
It'll be lit though. It's good to see them finally have like a really competitive team post LeBron in
Exactly.
it. So
Exactly.
They need it wholeheartedly.
wow.
Yeah, I'm reading Woj's report now. He's saying that after the Knicks declined the trade to a trade deal on Monday, opened the door for the Cavs to get back in there and negotiate. And
And look what they done for peanuts, babe. Not peanuts, but what they let
the
go.
Cavs just had more chips to move. That's really what it was, man. Also, like Utah now have 13 unprotected or lightly protected picks. They've accumulated from those two trades. In the next seven drafts, is it, or next 7? Yeah, next 7 years, only the two teams have the tied most draft picks, first round draft picks. OKC and Utah now at 15.
Yeah,
That's insane, man.
it's mad.
That is
But at the same
insane.
time, like the difference with OKC is like we've seen them draft some very outstanding talent within this
Yeah.
period.
That's the thing. But we've
We've seen Cleveland do that as well, though.
yeah.
No, I'm
But,
saying sorry,
out
not
of-
Cleveland. I'm saying, but I'm talking about from Utah's point of view.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Utah Jazz, yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on them now,
That's
man.
what I mean. Is the quality really out there in the abundance that we've seen some of the players that have come into the league? And it's a bit of luck. Like you can get a top 3 pick, and your top 3 pick might not actually develop to be a good player, bro. We've seen it in bare times.
I think there's guys out there though. I think Danny Ainge has found talent before. We've seen it. He did that move to trade down with Philadelphia to get Jason Tatum at number 3. He picked up Jaylen Brown. He drafted Marcus Smart, Robert Williams. Like he's put a team together before. We've seen it.
Yeah.
So I believe that he'll be able to identify talent. And Utah really shouldn't be down for too long. But I really like looking back on it now. Like we do have to give Cleveland a lot of respect just because
100%.
they were a playoff contender last year. Granted, they didn't make it. They really should have. They kind of fumbled the bag right at the last minute. But they were in the finals in 2018. 19, 20, 21, 3 years off. In 22, they almost made the playoffs. Like, that might be one of the if they are top 4 seed, that might be one of the fastest rebuilds that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And even
Effective
speaking
ones
of
as well.
what the rebuild looks like at the minute, I mean, reading this tweet, Cavs now have an all-star backcourt in Mitchell and Garland, an all-star centre and Allen, which he is, and a future all-star in Evan Mobley, under contract for at least the next 3 seasons.
Perfect, man.
That's
The
great.
Cavs have put themselves to
In
be
a very good
contenders.
position. Like
in the East.
even if, because not saying that they can't make extra moves. Maybe the moves that they'll make will probably just be more role players, more
Facts.
defenders, and that's fine. But over the next 3 seasons, they can fully complete a team where it's like, yo, we're going back to back.
I mean, there's not, in terms of starting fives, that's
That's a strong one, man.
That's a very,
That's
very.
strong.
You're
Darius,
talking about
Donovan, Isaac,
Isaac.
Evan, Jarrett. Oh.
I would say they need to really put a bit more emphasis on their defense, just because.
Yes, perimeter especially because outside of Isaac Okoro, in terms of perimeter,
Evan Mobley's quite good on the perimeter as well, but he's a big. So
yeah, but you want him floating like Jarrett Allen can defend like him by himself already. It's great.
You don't need.
So then Evan Mobley is like a help, and he's okay there. But you ideally want, like, if Donovan Mitchell, do you know what? Then again, defense effort. Donovan Mitchell being put in this situation now. Trust. Being alongside Isaac Okoro, the effort that they're giving, the young guys they're moving. So this could, he will try because we have to deep it. He was in Utah. Obviously, it's not like he did in the first season. He did try and defend. It's not like he didn't. Then as time went on, it's like, what am I doing? Like, there's no point. Now there's a reason to try.
Yeah.
Like you're looking to you see Isaac Okoro going hard,
and it's a good move for him as well, getting out of the West, man, because the West is fucked right now. I can't lie. The West is very, very tough to. As a team, from a player perspective, even like when you deep the fact that we're talking about All-Star now and stuff like that, like every year for the next couple of years, someone in the West is going to get snubbed because the competition is that mad out there.
So this is very good.
Oh, it's crazy, but it's good. It's good to see things emerge. I mean, we're talking about the situation of the Jazz and how we didn't really want Donovan Mitchell to be in that for much longer, and then. You spoke
literally minutes.
You literally said that, and then you spoke about how we wanted somewhere where it would be a good fit for him.
Please, Rodney.
All right, well done, Rodney, well done. We spoke about where it could be a good fit, and I didn't. We were talking about the Heat.
We take a pic.
This is mad. But yeah, it's good, man. It's good to see he's in a better team.
Yeah, it's going to be very good to see what the Cavs do this season, especially having Mitchell there as well. Great trade for them. And yeah.